Hello, what's up guys? It's Melin FXNG here. Today this video is not about hype, it's not about motivation, it's real life, alright? Today I got my trading payout and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about this payout, what this payout really means and how I got here, and the things nobody tell you about trading Propfirms and receiving payout. Alright, so if you are a struggling trader, please watch this video to the end. This video is not going to be long, so if you're new here, my name is Melin FXNG and I document my journey right here on this YouTube channel. I share my wins, my losses, and everything you need to know about forex trading. So if you're interested in this kind of content, do well to hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification bell so that I can get notified whenever I post an important video like this. Without wasting much time, let's head straight to the video. I'm not going to lie to you, trading was not easy for me, and it has not always been easy for me. Coming from a background with no money, no nothing, no support, no father, no mother support, just trying to hustle my way up to the top to support my families. It has not always been easy. Early this year, I got an account with Fiverr's 2,500 account, hoping that account would change my life. I actually passed phase 1, passed phase 2, and I was funded. That same week, I lost everything. I cried. I actually cried. And out of frustration and anger, I got this 200k account from NAIRA TRADER with the intention of just using it to practice. My whole body was not on that account, but over time I passed phase 1 in just one day. Phase 2, the next day they funded me phase 2. I passed phase 2 that same day and I got funded. That was when I knew it was no more luck. I won't lie to you, when I saw the first notification of my funded account, I was not feeling happy unlike before, because before, if I should pass a funded account, I'll be so happy if I get funded and I'll be jubilating. But after they sent my funded logins, I was not happy within myself because everything just seems normal to me. Everything seems normal to me, and not until I was able to make the first 10% of the account and I requested for KYC, that was when it dawned on me that yes, I've actually gotten to where I wanted to get to. Now I did my KYC and I got verified, and that same day I requested for the first payout, which was 20,000, which is 10%, and after that, the next day I got my payout. Immediately I got my payout. Few minutes to getting my payout, I saw a trade setup on gold and I placed that trade setup with the intention of flipping that account. Mind you, that account was not for me to make enough money. I was just using it to practice. But I discovered that this is no more luck, this is discipline. Alright, I placed that trade on gold and boom, it went straight to take profit and I was up 52,000. That was when I needed to start protecting my capital. That was on Tuesday. I made 52,000 on the 200k account. Now this payout means I can breathe a little because I have been owing a lot of debts. I've been owing a lot of debt. Last year I took a very huge risk. I borrowed loan to start trading. You can see how crazy it is. They just took the light. Last year I borrowed a loan to start trading, and unfortunately I lost the money, so I was in huge debt. But with this payout, 130,000, I was able to clear at least some of the debt and it can sustain me. And I even got a new account. I got a 400 and 600k account, which I will start trading, and I still have my funded account with me, so I'm still going to keep trading it and accumulating profit. Now if you're watching this and you think traders don't struggle, you are lying to yourself, because I'm a living testimony. I've struggled, I've cried, I've cried my eyes out. I felt, if I should show you my journal, I felt like giving up. I've wrote down things like, literally I got rejected from a girl I love because I was broke. So she said I could not take care of her and I got rejected. So this payout really showed me the real possibility of trading when you are disciplined. I was I care less of the account, and I was taking trade with my normal self. Not, I wasn't taking trade with emotions. I was just taking freely. This is the power of discipline and consistency. I have been consistent to the point where I do back tests. I don't sleep for sometimes 1 week. I'm just doing back testing, but over time I stopped doing it. But now I've seen what discipline and consistency can really build. This is a testimony that you can actually, though the money is not much, but it's much to me because I know what it takes to get to where at this point that I am right now. I'm not taking this for granted, and I really want to thank God for that. So my journey before this payout, let me be honest, this is not my first account. This is not my first account. I think this is even the smallest account that I've ever gotten. Alright. Last year I collected my 3 month salary, I which is $100. I bought an account with Funded Nest. I also bought an account with NAIRA TRADER, but I lost all. I lost all of it. So this is not my first account. No, this is my second account. So I've blown accounts, I've doubted myself, I've taken stupid trades, I've taken emotional trades, like the 2,500 funded accounts I got from Fiverr that I blew. I was so emotional with the account. I was scared of losing the account, and that made me to be taking trades that I wasn't supposed to take until that account got blown. That was when I knew that, oh, I was doing it all wrong. Now, but the one thing I did differently this time was that I was calm and I stopped rushing the process. I stopped rushing trade. I stopped trying to prove anything. Alright, I stopped trying to prove anything to somebody. I stopped competing with others. Right, I stopped competing with others. Now, the thing I did, I focused on my setup, my risks, and my psychology. Those were the very important things that I really focused on. Not even the trade outcome. I was focused on more on executing accurately. So, and that's it. And slowly things started changing, and now I got my payout. Now, what actually made the difference is, let me tell you something important, right? The payout didn't come because I traded more. That's one thing you need to understand. The payout did not come because I traded more. So thinking that you have to trade more to get a payout, that is a scam. So the payout did not come because I traded more. The payout actually came because I traded less. I was waiting for my clean setup to show up. There are some trade setup that actually played out, but I did not participate in it. If I had participated in it, I would have made huge money. But I waited for the right setup that I feel this is A plus setup. I wasn't rushing the process. I wasn't rushing trades. That is the thing you need to understand. I respected my stop loss despite that the account I was not even really intentional about the account. Alright, I was just using it as a practice, but I respected my stop loss. I accepted losses, and to be sincerely speaking, I haven't had up to 3 losses on that account. I think it should be 1 or 2 losses on that account ever since I got the account. Alright, so most traders do not fail because they don't know the strategy. They fail because they can't control themselves. So that is what you need to understand as a trader. This payout is a big proof that discipline pays. Alright, even today, if I did not place that withdrawal, I would have placed it on Monday, and today I caught a trade, but I did not take it. I just analyzed it and I caught a nice trade on gold, but I did not want to lose guard my payout, because it's very important to get your payout. Now my confidence is high, but I'm not going to still take more trade or be emotional because I got a payout, because right now I've understood that discipline pays, right? This payout is a proof that discipline pays. So if you're a struggling trader, you need to become disciplined with your trading. You don't need to take every trade because you just want to trade. You don't need to take emotional trades. You don't need to take trade because you guess that this trade is going to go to your direction. Now I know some people think, once you get a payout, life is soft. Yeah, once you get a payout, life is soft, but you need to understand that that is a lie. With payout comes with responsibility. Now what do I mean by with payout comes with responsibility? With this payout, you stand a chance of being so overconfident. If you don't get to yourself, you can be so overconfident that you start taking trades randomly because you got your payout. Now, which I'm not going to do that. You now want to protect your mindset. So what you need to do now, since getting a payout doesn't mean you have arrived the safe zone. Getting a payout is actually the process of you putting in your armor, because that is where the war starts. Because if you get a payout, especially as a new beginner trader, if you don't control your emotions, you're actually going to go down ×5 of where you are before, because your confidence is going to be high, and if you don't control it, it's going to drain you. So now you must protect your mindset, which I'm actually doing, and I'm writing it down. Now you must also become less confident. Instead of being overconfident, you need to become less confident. Remember how you got the payout and still treat your trading like that. That was what helped me, and I got my payout. And I was so happy. Now you must respect your risks even more. Now I respected my risks. I'm going to respect my risks. I even got 2 accounts, and I'm still going to trade it gradually, and I'm still going to come back on this YouTube channel and make a video about another payout. No matter how small, no matter how big it is, I'm going to make a payout. Now the goal is not one payout, the goal is consistency. The goal for me is not to just get one payout and stop getting payout. The goal is just for me to be consistent enough to still get payout, to start getting more payout. Now if I'm consistent, I'll be able to get more payout. If I'm consistent and disciplined, I'll be able to get more payout. But if I'm not consistent and disciplined, I will not get another payout. Rather, I will blow the account and still burn my money from my savings. Alright, so my advice to struggling traders, if you're watching this video and you're still struggling, please hear this. You're not slow. That is what I want to say to you. You're not stupid, you're just early. Now you need to focus on the process, not money. Trade small if you have to. Protect your psychology like your life depends on it, because it actually does depends on it. Because as a trader, once your psychology is scattered, you start taking trade emotionally and start taking trade randomly, and that's how you blow your life savings and end up calling trading a scam. Now one calm trade can change everything. So that is what you need to understand. One calm trade can change everything. One good trade is better than 10 or 5 random trades. So as a new trader, even if you're struggling, try to build discipline to yourself. Try to set rules. Now the last thing I'll say on this video, this payout has motivated me to go harder but smarter. It has encouraged me that discipline pays. I'm documenting more of my journey, more challenges, more retrading experiences, and if this trading inspires you or taught you anything, please do it to like and subscribe to this video. Like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and this is my payout that I requested, and it has actually landed on my bank account. So thank you guys for always supporting and always watching my videos. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.